Do I miss my Supra? Do I regret selling it for the 34 GTR? Is it even a GTR or is it a GTT? We'll find out. If you guys watch my other videos, you know about a lot of this stuff, or all of it pretty much, because we haven't done too much since the last video. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've just been really busy. Run down the car. Originally it came with some BBS wheels that were completely the wrong offset. Luckily my car came with Enki wheels, RPF ones in the right size, so we went ahead and we put those on for now, which is temporary. She is getting other wheels at some point. I'm not gonna say what, but she's getting other wheels.
Does she know what wheels she's in?
She does.
Okay,
she does. She's in between two, but that's for the future right now. Not at this current moment, but she's getting something else. As far as what we've done on her car is some general maintenance. She had a rear main seal leak, which we knew about. It was on the paperwork in the auction over in Japan. We did the strut bar, the garage active strut bar, as you guys saw. HKS exhaust, the super turbo exhaust, Tomei test pipe. It has an HKS downpipe already. Looks like an old school one. It looks like an old school. I don't know. I have not been able to find it online, but it is HKS. And the most recent thing we did to it was the hike is delete. One day we went out. I was trying to show her the different sound in the exhaust and with the test pipe, and yeah, it felt like those tires in the rear were trying to turn or something as we were going straight. You know, it was awkward. Yeah, so I was like, all right, you know what? I went home that day and I went ahead and ordered a hike is delete for her because, you know, I mean, her car needs to be always be running right and safe, you know. That's the most important thing. So, but yeah, but now it rides perfect. We got an alignment done. Everything's good with it, honestly. As far as like, you know, future plans, she wants to stay at this power level. I'm going to be dynoing it at some point because her car is faster than mine. It does have a mine's tuned ECU. I'm not sure if the internals of that turbo have been upgraded or not, but this car moves. It's pretty quick. When I say pretty quick, I'm not talking about 700 horsepower or nothing, you know, but I'm gonna find a dyno. I'm gonna make a video, I promise. I need to get a all-wheel drive dyno, and I wanna see what this is making. We do have some parts coming in at some point from Japan. I'm not gonna say what, but they are pre-orders, so stay tuned. You can probably figure out what they are, maybe, by the words pre-order. They're supposed to start shipping out next month. We'll see. But it's a good amount of parts going onto this car, and it'll be nice. It'll be really good. Before we get to my car, just want to answer some of the most asked questions I get at the meets, people that know me. Number one, probably the most asked one, is, do I miss the Supra? Do I regret jumping into this? The answer is, I'm not hating, no. I do not. I have not missed it yet. I see Supras out at meets, you know. I still keep in contact with the guy that bought my Supra up north, and he sends me pictures. We talk every once in a while. I still love the Supra. Not hating. I guess this is just, you know, that forbidden fruit we never got to get. So, and it's new to me. Maybe that's why. Maybe later on I'll miss it. I'm not sure, but as of right now, no, I have not missed it. I've been enjoying this a lot more, even though it's pretty stock, not very fast yet. But yeah, so that's the most asked. Second most asked question at meets. I don't know why. Well, I guess I kind of do know why, but is it a real GTR? Yes, it is. And anybody that has watched my videos, seen, you know, you've seen when I was doing front main seal or whatever I was doing, the hood was popped. Yes, it is a real GTR. It's not converted, it's not swapped. Just in the meet last Sunday that I was at, I think I got asked probably a good 12 times by 12 different people. So yes, it's a real GTR. Nothing wrong with GTTs, but yes, it's a real GTR.
Has somebody called you out and be like, nah bro, that's not real, that's a GTT? Like, has somebody like directly told you? Like,
so even if somebody said, I'm not one to get mad, I don't care, you know, it's my car. The closest I got to that was, I was sitting in the car, waiting to park at a meet, and I had my windows down, and to the left side. Two guys were talking, I can hear them. They're like, oh, look. One guy tells me, oh, look, it's a GTR. And the other guy, I don't know why, but for some reason he was like, no, that's a GTT. Afterward, you know, they kind of asked me, hey, is that a GTT or a GTR? I was like, no, it's a GTR. So that was the closest I ever got. But nobody has ever came up to me and been like, oh, no, that's not a GTR, you know? But yeah, so I want to give a quick update in this video on this. If you remember, my Muse wing blade was too long. And I said that, you know, I contacted Muse Japan and they were gonna make it right for me. They did ship out a new one for me. It fit perfect. I actually have it on right now. I do need to take it back off at some point because I have to get it clear coated. I put it on not only for testing, but because I really wanted it on for this this Tampa meet we had this weekend. It's one of the biggest summer vibes. So yeah, so here it is. I actually really like it in this matte color. Not clear coated, but I gotta get it clear coated. You know, I don't want the sun to damage it. So, but yeah, it looks pretty good. We're gonna do a quick recap of everything we've done to the car, future plans as well. You guys remember I did the NISMO wheels. I'm not sure, I think I showed you guys the interior, all the mine's interior came in. I haven't done the armrest yet because I need to get a new armrest. Actually, mine is kind of broken, so putting that out there. So I haven't put the other one in. I got Godzilla in there, by the way. So yeah, we got the Mines steering wheel. We got the e-brake came in. I installed it already, the e-brake boot, shift knob, and shift boot. Just kind of things I wanted to do to freshen up the interior, you know, it's nothing crazy. I did put the test pipe on the car already. I know I had a video showing before and after on my wife's car because I hadn't done mine yet. And front main seal's done. Valve covers powder coated. I don't think I've shown that yet, mainly because I'm still waiting on my timing cover to come back from powder coating because I had to get a metal one. Yeah, aside from that, nothing else really, not too much. I'm waiting on parts still from Japan, fortunately. Taking forever, they're on back order still. I really can't wait to install those parts that hopefully come in soon, especially one of them. I don't want to say what it is, but they told me like a 4-month wait, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so we'll see when they try trickling in, and we'll go back and do some videos of when they come in, open the box again like the other videos I had. Besides that, nothing else has really been done, you know. Just timing belt was done like you guys saw in the other video when I had it apart. I was waiting for some parts, you know, new dampener and stuff like that, but that's pretty much it. In the future, when I can afford it, start saving up, I made a decision. I am gonna go stay twins, not stock twins. I'm gonna go upgraded twins. I was gonna go single. I decided, let's just go twins. Let's do something different. I've always done, you know, single turbos. I've also decided I'm gonna go with HKS 2.8 stroker. So eventually, that's in the books as well. Flex fuel as well. Don't plan on making a crazy amount of power. Don't plan on making the power my Supra was making. Probably keep it between 650 the wheels. I think that's a happy medium for this car. It'll be fun to drive, all-wheel drive. Fun fact, I've actually never owned an all-wheel drive car. This is the first one I've ever owned. So just thought about that right now. So we'll see how it is. Should be fun. I need coilovers bad on this car. The coilovers that came in it they're trash. They're bouncy, they're trash. But I got coilovers for my wife's cars first. If you guys remember in the other video, because she had nothing. She was just on stock height and we had to get that thing lowered. So yeah, so that's on the list as well. I gotta get coilovers at some point. Going through these roads here in Tampa. Yeah, so you know how it is. You know how it is. So yeah, that's a quick little rundown. You guys knew about most of it. Not much has been done. You know, I cleaned it up. I detailed it, ceramic coated it before a show. It's kind of dusty now because I didn't clean it again after this weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Eventually in the future, hopefully we can start getting some parts in and we can start the engine build at some point. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'll try to post a lot more videos in the future. Like I said in the beginning, I've been really busy. You know, I have my 2 kids as well. I can't always be doing videos all the time right now, but having Anton here definitely helps because I don't have to hold my phone and try to record myself and try to flip the camera and anything. So this is great. And if you haven't watched any of his videos, he is amazing. So I'm sure that when he's done editing this, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. So stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, guys.